Welcome to the Advancement Center and welcome to the world of magic and miracles and the industry of magic and miracles. As you can see, this is day 2 of operating with our new platform, which allows me to be outside, and we'll do the same for Barbara on Sunday. So things have changed, become more simple, more relaxed, and they will continue to improve and change as we navigate this new system. You have a beautiful view of the rock once again. Instead of one day a week, weather permitting, it'll be 3 days. And this amazing valley that sits behind us, where the light is reflecting off the mountain. And sometimes there's quite a bit of marine layer or moisture that shows up. So thank you for being here. It's great to be back broadcasting with you. And thanks again to Genya for opening up our new broadcast after a week off. And her transmission was fantastic because it spoke to me about the changes that are always coming and how we navigate those and how we can navigate them with excitement and joy, just as the hummingbird appeared in her broadcast, excited, dancing with a motor that you would think was a jet flying through our area. And that's how excited they are as they change direction every second. And really, that's our life. It just appears that we're moving a lot slower, but we are multidimensional, eternal beings that are everywhere, always. So we move in and out just like the hummingbird. And we, if we choose, can do it in joy and excitement, knowing that there's another experience right around the corner that will keep us entertained and give us something of the impossible to do. I know everyone is experiencing the new energies that are coming on the planet, and they're coming really, really fast. And I also know that each of you are experiencing the magic and miracles that come into your life each day. And even this last week when we weren't here, each of us were having amazing experiences that we maybe didn't get to share as often as we do when we're broadcasting. And that's because it's always happening. And things are moving so quickly, and everyone is experiencing miracles and magic. And people can tend to consider a miracle raising someone from the dead or something really spectacular. But the miracle of having $10 show up when you needed 9 is like raising someone from the dead. The miracle of seeing a hummingbird appear out of nowhere is just as incredible. So you have experienced tremendous amounts of magic and miracle, and the energies that are coming, that are here, are accelerating that while at the same time supporting it. If I were to put you on the witness stand and ask you questions under oath about what your day was like yesterday, you would have so many miracles, and there'd be no objection from anyone listening. And as you expressed the miracles, everyone would feel it. And that's what this broadcast is about today. Feel the magic of life that is inside your world. And when you transmit that feeling, you change the world. Many times, the old programming has pitted one against another through competition and through judgment and following a standard that was created to keep everyone unfree. Something that was created so that you would continue to strive to be more of something that you can't be more of. In your perfection of you, there is no more and no less. And so all the have tos and should dos that were programmed in to create a perfected you were never real. How can we perfect what's already perfected? So those things are falling away. And in these new energies, there's a softness and a gentleness and a relaxing, and once again, a feeling of yourself, a comfort with yourself, a knowing of yourself, where you need not strive for anything, not for beauty, not for fitness, not for money, because you're already perfect. And that softness and gentleness is what we can now transmit, with or without words, on the breeze of the trees behind me. Because we all have been given that program, and we all have transmitted it to others, especially if we're a parent. those have tos and should dos no longer will be able to stay. And even though those two worlds, this new world and that world of the program, exist side by side, we can stand right next to someone from that other world and transmit our world. And just like the movie The Truman Show, as he was realizing he was escaping the reality that he was in, and there was a door on the side of a cloud that he opened and walked into the new world for him. So we stand next to others and let them know by our essence that there's a door. And when they turn and look, we open it and they can walk out. And there's nothing to do because they will appear in your world as they look for the door when they're ready. My mom yesterday sent me a YouTube link of a conductor teaching someone how to be a conductor. Older man, could have been in his 80s, and a young musician who was a trained, I believe, pianist, and he wanted to conduct. And he spoke to him about what conducting is. It's sharing the feeling that the music gives you. The young man was brilliant technically, but he was teaching him how to transmit the beauty that he feels when he hears the music. And that's what conductors should do. And that's who we are. And the young man was open and he trusted that the teacher wanted the best for him. And there was a transformation for him as he opened up himself. And the music was Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. We know those four notes. Dun, 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 dun. And as the young man began to conduct, the master teacher said, "You can't look worried. They'll feel your worry." And then he tried not to be worried. And then he said, "Oh, this section is full of joy, but your face is not reflecting joy." And he just kept moving him through until the young man, as best he could in this moment, poured out his heart. And they finished, and he said, the test is look at the musicians that you just conducted. Are they smiling? And he pointed to one of the musicians. He said, look at his eyes. They're shining. And he turned the man around to the audience. And he said, that's what we do. If we could act in the world so that everyone's eyes would be shining. He said he didn't care about money or power or control, just that other people's eyes would be shining. And he told this young man that you cannot go part way, that you must be fully honest with sharing the music that is so clear and so honest. And he told him that we were here to uplift the human spirit. And he said, they call us conductors. That's just a name. We uplift the human spirit. He said, put that on your passport, and they'll let you in any country. So it was a joy to feel the energy, once again, to feel as they exploded in transmitting that music. Dun, 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 dun. It brought me to tears. So if anybody would like to see that, just send an email to the Advancement Center and we'll forward you the link. It's amazing to feel, and that's who we are. I want to share something that I received from my daughter yesterday that actually was that she posted it on Instagram, and I just saw it and I responded and I asked her if I could read it today. And she said, sure. I just titled it A Message from My Daughter, whose name is Valerie. Yesterday, I spent 70% of my day yelling, screaming, scolding, and being irritated with my toddler. The next day, I woke up still a little perturbed, but with intention to make it a little bit of a better day. After a couple of hours of gently correcting my older son, instead of yelling at him, my shoulders relaxed a bit and things felt better. Then, out of the blue, while listening to one of my favorite songs, Paul Simon's Graceland, my young son Bryce reached over and gave me the sweetest, longest hug ever. It was pretty magical. But one of the most magical things about that moment was listening to the words of that song playing in the background. Paul Simon says, I'm going to Graceland. I always thought it meant going to the physical location where Elvis Presley lived. But for me, and maybe for Paul Simon too, it might have meant the land where we are given grace. We mess up, we make mistakes, we do wrong, and we can somehow make it back to Graceland, the land where you're forgiven and you can try again. My son's hug was a reminder that I can try again to love him fully. This is called the dam. The dam is about to break. The wave of truth that has been held back has built up behind the dam like a tidal wave. The truth has been trickling out little by little through small cracks. But now the pressure is mounting and it must be released. Therefore, the dam will collapse and the truth will flow like a river over all the people on this planet. Some will resist the river by denying its existence, and others will drown as they try to fight the current and swim against the flow. But many will just lay in the river and be carried into the new world of truth, harmony, integrity, and peace. A place that will feel familiar to them as this wave of truth reminds each person of their origin and of themselves as immortal beings. The water will serve as a conduit for the release of your gifts to all humanity, carried by your love and the love within your vision for humanity that has always been inside you, waiting to be released and showered down on every human from the world of your Creator. That day is finally here. Let your hearts burst open as never before, unshielded and unguarded, because the darkness and lies have been flooded away by the waves of light. If you look with your new eyes, you will see the water as it explodes through the dam, and you will see all the angels, masters, and galactic beings standing with arms extending out, faces alight and regal as they assist in pushing down the dam with all joy, power, gratitude, and honor. And it is done. All channels will be open as the flow moves uninterrupted through the fields of the new earth. Thank you to each and every one of you for all you have done, for all you continue to do, and for all that you will do in the future. We celebrate, and we celebrate you. Don't hold on to me. I am change. Don't hold on to me. I'll come to you, then leave, and then come back again. Don't look for me, and do not wait for me. I will come like a thief in the night when you least expect me. So do not hold on to me. I am love. Don't hold on to me. I come in on the gentle breeze of the morning, and I depart in the stillness of the night, only to return on the new breeze of the new morning. My fragrance is like night blooming jasmine. It will linger in your senses long after I have left you. And just like the fragrance of night blooming jasmine, I cannot be held, but only experienced each time anew. I am life. Don't hold on to me. No one can own me, but everyone can live me. I am always present, but you cannot control me. I must run and play and present infinite possibilities for everyone to enjoy without limitations. If you hold on to me, you will impede my flow to you, and you will become stuck with a life that has become death. I am food, shelter, clothing, and money. Don't hold on to me. You cannot store me up for the future, for I will weigh upon your neck like an anchor. You cannot own me, for I belong to the earth from which I came. And like life, I too will become a burden to you if you attach yourself to me. You are a spirit, and therefore you truly have no need for me. But if you must have me, enjoy me for the moment, and then let me go. I am your partner. Don't hold on to me. Never fear, for I am always with you, whether I am in the physical or not. I am only able to be me, and I become more of me when I am with you. If you hold on to me, I will become less of me, and eventually I will disappear altogether. I am an eternal spirit. I need not hold on to anything. And so I release all that I hold in my hands and return to the magnificence that I knew and now know without a doubt. And beyond all who would try and limit my majestic being, I am free. I am a mist. I am a spirit. And you cannot hold on to me. Just feel. As I walk through the world, I feel love. I feel love from all the people, all the animals, all the trees, the flowers, the rocks, and the plants. And they feel it from me. I can see my field reaching out beyond this body, having no limits, and all the world is singing. Everything can hear me, and I can hear everything. It's my spirit, it's my essence, and it's going out in every direction, and everything is responding. This is who you are. This is what you do. Connect to your field that extends all around you, the field that lifts your body and makes you feel as though your feet are not touching the ground, which is the beginning of flying. Extend the arms of your spirit and embrace and feel all the love that you see in one smile, one flower, one tree, or one touch. There is no greater feeling than to feel your spirit dance as that feeling enters the heart of all creation, which is you. What I'm expressing is the mystery of love, which can never be explained, but that can only be felt. It cannot be known, it cannot be given, and it cannot be taken. It can only be felt. And when the feeling is transmitted, it can be felt by all because it is in all and is produced by all. Then everything collapses to that single point of you. This is the place where you have created other universes and planets, and you begin to play with great joy and mischief like a child. Fueled by the energy of that one moment, you create worlds that last for millions of years. The child that you see sitting on the floor, moving their hands in the air as if they are juggling something, happens because they are. They are juggling the planets that they have created. This is what you are capable of, and that capability will appear to you out of nowhere, suddenly, without warning, and you will not have the words to express the magnitude of the beauty of the world that you have just entered. It is the magnificent world of you. and it will take your breath away. But don't worry, because we can see you more than you can see yourself. You can take comfort in the fact that you have already taken our breath away. Just feel all the magic of life that exists inside your world. What a great honor it is to speak with you. Thank you for being here. Feel it all. It's who you are. So I wish you, as always, a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.